everybody, I'm Cheryl Kahn, and this is your West Palm Beach. Now that the new year is here, many of us are determined to get into shape. There are lots of ways to accomplish that, but one that's a little different can be found at Kazgan Fight and Fitness. That's a gym owned by a Turkish MMA star with workouts that will really challenge you. When mixed martial arts fighter Murat Kazgan steps into the cage, he means business. Known as the first Turkish MMA fighter who brought the sport to his native Turkey, he now competes internationally. Murat also uses his skills to teach others at several gyms he owns in Istanbul, as well as his first Florida location right here in West Palm Beach.
When I saw the West Palm Beach, I say this is what I want because I think for me the most beautiful city. The people so nice, the weather is perfect.
Murat runs Kazgan Fight and Fitness with his wife Jasmine. They've seen it grow since it first opened on Belvedere Road 2 years ago. Now raising their daughter here, they're combining the grit and glamour of MMA fighting with a more accessible schedule of fitness classes.
It's the fastest way to get in shape.
And for those who love the challenge, there's this, a regulation MMA cage just like you see in the pros. 49-year-old Emre Erkal, who's also from Turkey, is pushing his own limits with one-on-one coaching. The president of a company that sells private jets, Emre says that for him, training is not just about physical fitness.
To me, this is more about mental health than anything else. It gives you endurance, it gives you discipline, it clears the mind.
As Murat continues to build his MMA career, he's also planning to grow his Florida business with additional gyms in the works. Murat's hoping to attract lots of new students who may be ready for something unique. Coaches from Kazgan's gym are among those teaching classes at the monthly waterfront wellness event on the downtown waterfront. These sessions are as much about the camaraderie as they are about the workouts themselves.
Reverse.
Under the blazing sun, they pushed themselves to the limit and cheered each other on.
Push yourself, let's go, let's work. Good job, guys.
This was the monthly Waterfront Wellness event sponsored by the Cold Collective, founded by fitness enthusiast and health club owner Scott Langell, who's also a lieutenant in the West Palm Beach Fire Department, where staying in shape is vital.
Our job is such a wide variety of things that we could do, from rescuing somebody in a burning building that everybody knows, or a car accident, or picking somebody up off the ground.
Scott's wife and kids also take part in these events, which include hours of exercise classes, volleyball, and other games, plus vendors with health and fitness related food, drink, and merchandise.
Taking care of mind, body, spirit.
Participants could choose to focus on one class or one after another and follow it all with a bracing cold plunge. It was all in the name of getting and staying in shape, from hardcore athletes to weekend warriors.
People that already know and already in the fitness scene, and then outside of that is, do you want to get into it? Are you interested in it?
And while many participants are clearly in phenomenal shape already, beginners are also welcome. Some local kids were getting their steps in by strutting down the runway during a fashion show at Mandel Public Library. They were modeling the new Freckleberry clothing line designed by a graduate of the Mayor's Jumpstart Academy. This lively fashion show represents the next step in the launch of Freckleberry. Freckleberry is both a clothing line and a series of children's books. It's the brainchild of Terrell Goldwire.
Please welcome our founder, Terrell Goldwire.
Terrell's a West Palm Beach City Commission aide and graduate of the Mayor's Jumpstart Academy. And while she had started her company several years ago, Terrell says her time in the academy helped her figure out how to grow her business and gave her the seed money to start that expansion.
I just started running with it, just started moving forward, getting everything. I already knew I had a plan, I already knew I had a vision. I knew I wanted to officially do an online boutique and get that clothing going. I know I want to work on I'm working on my trademark right now.
This latest step is just one more chapter in what's already been a very full life for Terrell. While in school, she was a fashion model. Now, as a city commission aide, single mother, and of course entrepreneur, she was surrounded by co-workers and friends as her extended brand was officially launched. Terrell hopes Freckleberry will inspire kids, including her own, to be creative, have confidence, and feel comfortable in their own skin, starting with this fashion show. Terrell says there's even more coming up for her Freckleberry brand, so stay tuned. One of Terrell's Jumpstart Academy classmates is finding her own way with a Vietnamese coffee and tea business. Her Back Cafe is doing great business at the Green Market as she honors both her father and her culture. Back Cafe's Vietnamese coffee blend can be enjoyed as a hot drink, but on a warm South Florida afternoon like this one at the West Palm Beach Green Market, most people preferred the iced version.
Love it.
This is owner Kimberly Trong's first year at the Green Market, and so far business is brisk as customers snap up her coffee, which she describes as
It's a very bold coffee flavor. Vietnamese coffee is made out of Robusta beans, which has double the caffeine content compared to Arabica beans, which is what's typically sold here.
Kimberly learned all about Vietnamese coffee from her father, who immigrated from Vietnam. He passed away several years ago, and her brand is a tribute to him.
In Vietnamese, ba means dad, and this is all for him and the culture that we've come from.
She's now getting accustomed to Green Market life with the help of friends.
Thank you. So yeah, it has a very bold flavor.
But Kimberly credits the mayor's Jumpstart Academy with giving her tips on how to grow her business and a small grant which she put towards supplies. You can see her in action and try some tasty Vietnamese coffee every Saturday at the West Palm Beach Green Market. For more information on Back Cafe and everything you'll find at the Green Market, visit WPB.org/greenmarket. Some young environmentalists showed off their ideas to tackle climate change. They were awarded microgrants by the Youth Climate Action Fund, and they used the money to help spread the word. During a busy morning at the West Palm Beach Green Market, Cecily and Katie talked to people who stopped by this booth presented by the Office of Sustainability.
To help educate West Palm Beach.
They were handing out free gifts to residents, presents with a purpose to give people tools they can use to improve the environment. Both young women designed the giveaways and produced them with the help of microgrants from the Youth Climate Action Fund. Dreyfus High School student Cecily created this coloring book with her sisters.
And so we have little rhymes in here and little images that address how to reuse, recycle, and other ways to conserve the environment.
Katie, a zookeeper at Lion Country Safari, came up with a box full of gadgets designed to save energy.
An LED light bulb, a power strip, a solar-powered power bank for your phone, a smart socket with Wi-Fi, and an LED nightlight that you could put around your house, especially like in the hallways.
And while giving away free stuff is always a big draw, it also gave the two a chance to discuss climate change and the environment, and hopefully get more people to pay attention. If you'd like to know more about how to protect the environment, visit WPB.org/sustainability. Well, that's all for now. I'm Cheryl Kahn, and I'll see you next time.